Hi, this is Rob Goyen. I'm the race director of the Brazos Bend Trail Races and the Brazos Bend 50. We're going to do a series of highlighting some of our local runners before and after. So today we have joining us Mandy Kleinman. So thanks for coming out here, Mandy. We're going to talk about the journey of a trail runner, a journey of becoming an ultra runner, and just in general of how running affects your life. So Mandy, tell us a little bit about, who you are, who you run with, and how you started running.
Well, I live in Katy, and I run with Lifetime Fitness Run Club. And my husband started running several years back, about a year before I did. And he ran for about a year, and I just wasn't interested, didn't care. What happened was I went to see him run his first half marathon. And I saw all the different people there, all the different ages, sizes, shapes, and that's when I said, if they can do it, I can do it. And so I started running. I couldn't run one time around a track, not a quarter of a mile, and I kept at it, and that same year I ran my first half marathon.
That's great. What year was that you're in?
2009.
2009.
Mm-hmm.
And since then you've ran?
I've run a full marathon, tons of halves, 5Ks, 10Ks, 25Ks, 30Ks, and now I'll be attempting 50K.
There you go. So in regards to you've obviously since 2009 run some races, kind of built your endurance up. Where and what part of you started the process of you wanting to even try to be a trail runner, or even want to experience the trails?
Well, our run coach, Marcia, has a passion for trails. And so several years ago, she invited a group of us out to try some trails at Huntsville, and I fell in love then.
Yeah, you fell in love then. Mm-hmm. And then last year, as obviously I know you, last year you decided to field a team to run the 100-mile Cactus Rose Relay. Tell me a little bit about how that was, the experience of having that the weekend.
It was absolutely fantastic. We had 4 teams of 4 people each, so 16 of us went to Cactus Rose, and it was just a very emotional experience. It was a fantastic weekend, and it was just full of happy laughter and tears, and it was just absolutely wonderful.
It was great. It was great. So I got to share some time with Mandy at Rocky Raccoon 100, where Mandy's husband Tom finished his first 100, and Mandy got to be a part of that, bringing him in the final loop. Tell me a little bit about how that affected you guys as a family. Tell me a little bit about what that meant to you to see your husband do something like that.
It was absolutely fantastic. He was his first attempt at a 100-miler, and he started out with a couple of friends, and running 100 miles is pretty much hard to do by yourself, much less sticking together with a couple of other people. So for whatever reason, I planned to run the last loop with him anyway, regardless, because I wanted to be part of that experience. And I was able to run the last 24 miles with him and help him achieve his goal. He did finish within the time frame, and it was a wonderful experience.
It was great. So in leading up to Brazos Bend, obviously Mandy's been training hard. Now she's going to attempt to finish her first ultra, which would be the 50K. Tell me a little bit now how this reverses roles for your husband.
Right. Well, I actually did try to 50K in the fall, and I had a DNF. And so I have something to prove to myself for Brazos 50K. And so since I ran that last 24 miles with my husband, his 100-miler, he has agreed to run the 50K with me. So it's going to be a wonderful, very emotional experience, and you can probably expect some tears out of me when I finish.
Absolutely. So the reason that we want to do this, we want to highlight the journey that it takes. As Mandy is talking to us, she obviously started running in 2009, and she started running. Current events have changed for her. She decided to get into trails with friends, and then ultimately her husband and her has become a family in regards to running. She supported him in his first 100, then now he'll support her, I should say, at the Brazos Bend 50K. So what we want to do is we're gonna watch Mandy. We're obviously very excited. I'm very excited as a race director. As I told Mandy, I even put it in my blog that I'm ready to give her that medal. I'm ready to see her finish her first ultra like I did at Cactus. And we also want to highlight afterwards. We want to be able to do a video with Mandy afterwards, showing the success, showing the emotion, and showing everything. So thanks a lot, Mandy.
Thank you very
for
much.
allowing us to interview you. We look forward to seeing you at the Brazos Bend 50 and giving you your medal.
Thank you. I look forward to it.
All right, absolutely. Thank you very much.